We are joined tonight by none other than the amazing, incredible TaraPrioloStudio, who's coming into us from Minnesota. Where it's still snowing, right?
Snowed a little today, but no snow on the ground currently.
Amazing, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
We have come together in life. We met on Clubhouse, as Robbie knows, and as so many people in the room know. Like, this app didn't even exist when I knew that I needed to meet you. And so it's really incredible that now we're here on Instagram Live, about to announce something that we're going to be partnering with to bring to the world. Go on, tell people about your magic and what you bring into the world, and then I'll go.
I will just do my short form. So those of you that don't know me, I'm Tara Priolo. I'm the owner-operator of TaraPrioloStudio. I am an opera singer, brand coach, voice teacher, and activist, and I talk about the ish that nobody wants to talk about and push others to do the same. Andre and I both have in common, he'll give his spiel in just a second, but we're both multi-passionate artists, but we definitely are very big on letting people tell their stories through their voices. And so I think that's why we work so well behind the scenes together, and why we're bringing this to you, which we're going to talk about. So
I'm AndreInTheFlow. I am a multi-passionate creative, just like TaraPriolo. I sing in the world. I coach. I consult. I build. I dream. I befriend. I'm all of these things in one human being, trying to help people get all of the juice. If you got a dream in your life, if you got something deep in your heart that you believe in, I want to coach you and help you get it out. We know that 95% of people in the population. Hey, what's up, Erin? Is in the house.
Hey, Erin. Hi, Lily.
Oh, we got a party now. Hey, baby, I love you. We know, that's one of my stars over at my ecosystem, and one of our team members over at Andre's Love Cafe, Erin, is in the house. But 95% of people, I love you, baby, 95% of people are going to leave this earth with their dreams stuck inside their chest. Tara Priolo and I are of the top 5% dreamers. You can see all of our funfetti coming down. We are the people that believe in our dreams, and we're even super more special and rare. We were talking about this earlier on a phone call, in a co-working that we kind of impromptu did. We're also super rare in that we believe in your dreams as much as we believe in ours. Like, how is that possible? There's no way that that you could. No, we actually come alive. There's actually a spark that lights up in us when we see the people that we work with go further, sometimes even further than we do. And we're okay with that, because it is love. So we have a big announcement today.
From a spark of creation, yes. You know, there's this creation. Yeah.
Well, and then I did it in yours.
I don't know, because I don't know. I told my last student tonight, because she was my only student, I was like, you're getting my raw. Like, I haven't warmed up today. And she was like, I'm going to see if I can tell the difference. And then she said, I can't tell the difference. I said, that's because I sing every day, all day. We're always quoting a song. If you're around Andre and I enough, you'll probably know the words to, like, most songs that were ever written.
We're walking a songbook.
Yes, it's very true. And it's true. And we sing them in weird keys. Yes, huge announcement. We are offering a masterclass / workshop. We're calling it a workshop, but it includes a masterclass. And it is called Rituals of Vocal Performance. And we're so excited about it because it combines all of our strengths and the things that we work on, like, frankly, with each other. Every day, all day, every day. And so we're excited to bring it to you. It's going to be on April 2nd. So I'll just open with that. It's April 2nd. We have early bird pricing until next Tuesday, which is March 29th. So it's $100. It's going to be a 3-hour masterclass workshop with both of us online. So you can find the links in our bios and also on our websites, which you can get to via the links in our bios and all that good stuff. So that's the opening. Where else do you want to go?
It's perfect. Perfect opening, Tara. I love you forever. Forever, amen. What I found in us if we may love ourselves so boldly, and you should be loving yourself boldly today if you don't, what I found is that Tara has a gift of the technical elements of the voice. She's able to pull out of people sounds that they've never had in their entire lives. She's able to pull out of me sounds that I've never had in my entire life. And I've been singing for 25 years. I said, Tara, what if we combine your technical approach with my direct approach to performance and just really priming that well of your inner creativity and your art, and also teaching you exactly what we do moment by moment and day by day as professionals. I've worked everywhere from Second Baptist Church in Southern Virginia to Broadway. Tara's worked Minnesota Opera and professional opera all over the place. We do certain things strategically to bring our magic into the world. We are not waking up in the morning and just by happenstance falling into our magic that's falling down on the screen right now. It is strategic. It's tapped into our talent. It's tapped into our technique. It's tapped into our energy. It's tapped into breath support and all of these things that you're going to have an opportunity if you come to our masterclass online, $100. You know, you deserve to have real solutions when it comes to trying to get your art out in the world. Yes. We work with every day. I'm going to give it back to you, Tara, in a second, but we work with people every day who are trapped. And I don't say this lightly. Alicia's here. Alicia's here. Ah!
Hi, Alicia.
Isn't she lovely?
Get it.
Anyway, I digress. We work with people every day who are trapped inside of their mighty I am. They don't know the step-by-step. They really know in their hearts that they can go the distance. Hello, Hercules.
I can go the distance. Okay.
They know it. Like, they know in their knower that they're completely capable of going as far as their hearts can take them, but they don't know the highs. Hi, beautiful person. That's one of my muses, y'all. I got 2-for-1 muses and 2-for-1 live stream muses in here.
We love it. We love it. We love it.
We saw an opportunity where Tara could come in with her laser sharp focus of the technical. I know what makes me come alive, and I know how to draw out of other people what makes them come alive. I tell people on the live streams every day, I am a thermostat, not a thermometer. Okay, catch this, people. This is something we're going to talk about in our masterclass. How do you set yourself up daily to be a thermostat in the world and not a thermometer? What is this guy talking about in the dashiki on a Thursday night? I'm talking about charging your talent, charging your technique, and charging your energy with so much power that you can't help but show up in the world exactly as you are, perfect, whole, and complete. So with my magic of being able to encourage, equip, and empower people within an inch of their lives, and TaraPriolo's method of unlocking the voice, what's up?
I'm just laughing at you. You're good. You counted your E's. 3 E's.
Listen, people who work with me also know that I love to soar on the wings of morning. Oh, yeah. She's passionate today. But anyway, I saw an opportunity for Tara and I to bring our magic together. They say that a 2 and 3 stranded cord is stronger than one. So why not combine our powers and make some magic? Now, what I want to know from you, Tara, is why you said yes.
Why I said yes? Because we thought about this late at night on one of our weird calls. They're not that weird, but we talk all the time, for those of you that don't know. And it's really exciting to open people up. And one thing that I love talking to Andre, like in our relationship together, is just the identification of like the ease at which we both unlock people, but in particular, the way that I'm able, as he was saying, to go in and just tuck in that one word and the whole song is different, right? And so I'm excited to be able to do that on a platform that gets me out of my comfort zone and also allows me to share more of what I do in TPM, like Andre likes to call it, which those of you that don't know and aren't on my email list, TaraPriolo method is coming in April 2022. So that is next month, friends. So this will launch into some of the staples of TPM, but it will also include a masterclass, which I'm very, very excited about. I love masterclasses. I love having multiple teachers being able to talk to students and bring the best out in them. So the way that Andre and I work is really wonderfully strange, but also really beneficial to anyone who hears it. So that's why I said yes, because I know we can work well together and it won't ever be uncomfortable for other people. They can just come in and feel like themselves and sing what they need to sing and feel their best, and we can make it even better from there. So that's why I said yes.
1,000%. 1,000%. People are going to be in good hands. You can't, as Reverend Ike used to say, you can't lose with the stuff I use. You can't lose. You can't lose because it's propelled us far in our lives, and I know that it can also, these mental shifts and the way in which people go through their day-to-day lives as creatives, I know it's going to help them get unlocked in their own special way. I think that this is a special, perfect segue for us to tell people exactly what the hell it is.
We have the MacBook Pro, the MVP.
We have the tools.
We have the Google Drive.
We're going to start them off with a 1-hour warm-up session where they do a breathing and fundamental 15-minute breathing for their audition prep. We're going to take them through those lovely TaraPriolo method warm-ups and hacks. She unlocked my voice the first day I met her at 2 a.m. by just simply telling me to just do things differently than I've been doing them for 25 years. Those kind of what I call hacks for the foundational vocal practice, those warm-ups that are Tara's method and gift unto me, that's something that we want to hand to people to make their creativity easier on them. A lot of us are really fighting. We don't have to do that. Tara has very strong tools to hand anyone, any voice type. Tara and I don't even sing the same style of music professionally. And the foundations of what she can give you in that 25 minutes there in the session is going to be amazing. And then I'm going to move into talking about, you know the fight, Alicia. You know the fight. It's that Stephen Pressfield War of Art fight. Fight. Have you read that, Tara? Oh, I love me some Stephen Pressfield War of Art. Anyway, more on that some other time. Then I'm going to take people through my day in the life. It may be boring to some, what we go through, all of the very weird to my neighbors and my friends. But these are things that I kind of start my day with. I even feel better now talking to you, Tara, after doing There's So yes. My day starts off a lot like that, and I strategically then map my day. See, people don't fail, y'all, because they're bad people. People oftentimes fail because they don't have a plan. And what Tara and I are talking about is the plan. Not the plan. Ooh, not the plan, but a plan using the synthesis of our lives, a plan that we can hand you over 3.5 hours to make you feel more stable in the steps you want to take. Do you want to take the next part of it? Or
Part of that first iteration of the warm-ups and breathing, there will be a very interactive part. I'm a very interactive teacher, and this is also, we should say, we're keeping this very small. 5 of you can sing in this masterclass workshop. 3 of you can audit. So that's 8 people total. We're just trying to keep it safe environment, also just have time for everybody. We want to give you the time and the place to be interactive with us, because we feed off of your energy. So we really want everybody to be able to participate. Okay, so then the next part is, like I was saying, my favorite part. It's going to be a masterclass. So those 5 people that sign up to sing, early bird pricing ends on Tuesday. On Tuesday. So we are going to let you sing a song, a snippet of a song, whatever you feel comfortable singing. We prefer probably a song.
Wait. Can I just pause and give love to a Black woman in the room?
Yes. Yes.
This is Cheryl, my Aquarius star. She is branching out in the world, making amazing jewelry. In the pandemic, she just like artistic passion, and now she's making jewelry in the world. So I just wanted to give a shout out to her as a beautiful Black girl magic goddess in my life for just making her dreams come true in the pandemic. And she has to head out, but she said that she loved us, and so I just wanted to give love back to another Black woman in the room, and just let her know that I love her too, and I can't wait to see all the jewelry that she creates as we make our magic. All right, that's my friend.
Yes. Come on, love.
The fabulous Alicia Atulaja was in here, who has her wonderful method as well of teaching. There she is. I see.
She's still here. She's here.
You have no idea how much my heart is so happy that I said unto God, I said, if there is a Jesus, a Black Jesus, I want to meet Alicia Atulaja in my life. And the fact that she's here is pretty magic. Okay, back to the spiel of how we create our magic with people this way, that way.
Yes. Okay, so we're at the masterclass portion. This is your, it's your typical masterclass, but it's not your typical masterclass because it's us, right? So you get your chance to sing your song. We'll take it apart a little bit. We'll put it back together, and we'll let you sing it again just to see the improvement in literal real time. This is one of my specialties, is really just changing it within seconds. And there are receipts on Dre's feed. So if you go to Andre's feed and you scroll down to the IGTVs or scroll over, however it is, any live feed that I came on for the most part, you can see me cleaning his voice. There's also there's some YouTube clips as well that I'm not sure made it to Instagram, but I can do it in 15 seconds flat. We've tested this theory. So we are going to work together. So Andre will be working on the performance portion. I will be working on the technique, and again, just playing with words. We both play with words because we love words. That's why there's an adult spelling bee sign up on Dre's page, AndreForHire.com. So we love words, and we do play with them in singing and performing. So that's what we'll do in that portion. That's 60 to 75 minutes. So we're giving a lot of time to each person. Those 5 people that have signed up to sing are going to get that. And then the 3 auditors, I guarantee you will learn so much just by watching. There's a thing that we talk about a lot, which is even just being in our midst, even just sitting by, even just noticing, observing, you learn so much from the people that you come across in that way, right? And if you take the chance to learn it, and that's the big part, that's on you. But we would love for you to be able to glean those tips from that, because you can oftentimes take the things that you're learning there and put them into your own practice and your own music. Okay, I'm done with that spiel.
Clara's here at the party. Clara's here.
Okay, and that's the reel. Just so you know, we all just did that intentionally. We just did a reel together. Sparkles! Yes, we have sparkles. Come on, sparkles.
Amazing. Yeah, we are really excited about this launch because we know that the way we cook our magic when none of you are around, we're like, oh man, we wish there was not because we're narcissists, but because we really, really are passionate about the arts and the craft of this thing called creativity, specifically as it relates to stage presence, and, which will be the thing that I'll be doing for the next 30 minutes of our session. I'm going to be talking with all the people that come. It's $100 early bird special. It's going to be for 5 people who want to sing for us and 3 people who also want to watch. And kind of, sometimes I learn best by just kind of sitting back and watching other people try to grow. And they always grow in Tara's presence.
That's the Clubhouse Special. Okay, y'all, like if any of you watching this later or hearing this now or whatever were on Clubhouse with me, y'all know you learn from either of us by just listening. Like you can sit in the audience and you can glean a lot from the things that we're talking about. So this is a Clubhouse Special, the auditors.
Like when you're sitting around me, you'll hear little things like, have you drank all of the water you're supposed to drink today, singer? Have you had all your water?
Haven't.
I haven't either. But
I don't even know where my water is. You said that nice. I'm thirsty. Where's my water? I don't even know. We're the worst. I found it. Oh my God. Okay, we're back. Dre had to go further. I will feature my new Starbucks cup. After 5 years, I finally bought a new Starbucks cup. So here we go. There's my new Starbucks cup.
Listen, Linda, I practice what I preach. Singer, the key to all of those yummy notes you want, right here in my mason jar in her Starbucks cup. I promise you, your life will just get so much easier when you're hydrated. Anyway, for 30 minutes, the next 30 minutes of our session, I'm going to be talking about the crafting of your artistic package. Meaning, what is an actual pro audition like? What does it mean for an artist? Because we've all had to learn this in the pandemic. What is it like for an artist to create multiple streams of income, what I call MSI? Meaning that we're singers, but we're also web designers and branding specialists and high-powered admins and organizational development experts all over the country. Artists do a lot of things creatively that's needed in the marketplace. And so what I do is I help artists get marketplace ready. You don't want people finding you as a creative. And shout out to Reddit for being here. I love y'all so much. Thank you for having my back for the last 2 years. I really, really appreciate the love and the support. What you do not want is for people to find you on your Instagram you don't want people Googling your name and not finding you. I see you, Alicia. You don't want them finding you on your mark. Alicia is a great example of this in the room, professional to professional. When I go to her page on Instagram, I see professional level craft. When I go to Clara's page, I see strategically placed professional craft. This is not an accident, people. You intentionally set yourself up to look well and present well in the world, and also make multiple streams of income on the way there. We talk about how to become a multi-passionate. I stole this from Tara. She's a multi-passionate artist. We're multi-passionate. No, we're not our great-great-grandparents where you get one job and you do it for 60 years and then you die. Hey, Lola, none of that's going on in here. Yeah, myopic, just, rolling, then you die. No, we're multi-passionate. I'm also going to be talking about my personal method. Hi, Lola. May you be happy, healthy, and free of all suffering. Adore you. You know, Lola?
Lola is one of my students, so she is one of the newer students, of which I think she's been here for almost 8 months now. So Lola is a beneficiary of TPM. She's a youngster, but she's awesome. She's really, really awesome. You can scroll on my page and find some recordings of her.
Never too young and never too old to, let me just land my plane because I got a couple more things I could say about my section, but you all just come and see it for yourself. Seeing is believing. My magic and Tara's magic, I trust. It is experienced in the into me sea. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's magic. And what I want to say to Lola, you're never too young. And then what I'll say to myself is that you're never too old to step out into the magic of your dream. We do not know how much longer we're going to have on the planet. And so why not play with your friends and the sparkles on Instagram? Why not try to create opportunities that spring up like a spring in the desert for people to come and actually get the actual tools to do what they know they can do.
Yes, exactly. And just to follow up, all of these sections are collaborative. So while we may be like fully teaching something like I'm going to teach some of the technique, but we will be sort of interjecting and having conversations just like this. And again, this is the way that we teach essentially is really collaborative, really conversational. So you are going to learn some things. So it won't just be like boring slideshow. Listen, y'all, if you have been on my Spill the Beans in the last 2 weeks, y'all know how bored I get. Okay. I'm anti-boredom. So we're not going to do boring things like that. We are going to at least be entertaining performers for you and teachers. So it's going to be interjectory. It's going to be conversational. And we have a couple bonuses, one that I think we'll publicly announce and the other one we'll just save. So there will be a 20 to 30 minute Ask Us Anything, like literally anything that you want at the end. So the total is 3 hours. And yeah, you get that all for $100. 8 people can get that for $100 with the early bird pricing that's up in our links and bios right now. Right now.
Get it! It's shake and bake and I help.
It's right there for the giving, you know?
Yeah. I'm excited about this opportunity, Tara. Beyond, having to sell it and tell people how much it costs, all that. I know that in my 25-year career as an entertainer, because I'm older than I look, thank you, Melanin, thank you, Ancestors. Because I'm older than I look, I've been actually working in the music business for 25 years. I know that there's a certain amount, we talk about this every day, Tara, personally, there's a certain amount of seed that one has to put in the ground in order to watch the tree of your life grow. And maybe we're your place to put the seed. I told one of my coaching clients last week, I said, if I walk over to you and you're staring at a hole in the ground and you're like, yo, I'm waiting on an apple tree. And you're like, okay, well, how long have you been waiting? Well, I've been waiting for about 5 years. You've been waiting on an apple tree to grow for 5 years and it hasn't come up yet? Beloved, did you put the seeds in the ground? Did you water them? Did you make sure it had proper sun? Did you nurture? And see, you're going to get also in our masterclasses, just full disclosure, because I am what I am, and I am as God says I am. You're going to get a little bit of good cop, bad cop kind of energy, too, to sharpen your tools. Because Tara has a wonderful nurturing and kind kindergarten teacher energy.
Hi, Emily. My literal cousin. She's my literal cousin.
Pass me some of the mashed potatoes and the gravy. Yeah.
We love it.
Nurturing and loving approach from Tara that is guided in growing you. And then what you're going to get from me is sit up taller in that chair. Why do you sound like you have marbles in your mouth? Why are you looking 6 inches above the camera like that awkwardly? You look strange. Tara, you look strange. So it's going to be fun for me because I like seeing people grow. Tara loves seeing people grow. She's personally grown me. We don't need to talk about it any longer beyond telling you exactly where to find the content. If you go to AndreForHire.com, AndreForHire.com, or CampfireInTheCloud.com, 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 you'll find links to be able to register right now on the website for this masterclass centered around rituals for the performing artist. Tara?
Yes, you can also find it at TaraPriolo.com or just at our link in bios on any of our social media sites. So that is at AndreInTheFlow, at Love City Arts, at Campfire in the Cloud, or at TaraPriolo.
Yeah.
Studio. Yeah. What's my handle? At TaraPrioloStudio. That's my handle.
At TaraPrioloStudio.
Yes.
All day. We're excited to have fun with everybody. More than even, reading through what we're going to do, more than the instructional part, I'm with you. Getting people on their feet and experiencing the transformation in the moment is actually what's going to make a believer. It ain't got nothing to do with what's on paper or, all of these things that you've heard or that you see, in YouTube University, which I personally love. There's something that's magical about someone actually telling you, breathe lower.
There's also something magical about watching other people grow in front of your eyes, right? And this kind of goes back to the auditors, but you all are auditors at some point. Like you 5 people that are singing are still auditors watching other people sing. And so you watch them learn and grow literally in real time, in that hour, in that 10-minute span that we're working with them. And I think it's a really magical transformation inside of yourself, because once you see someone else grow, you know that you can grow, right? If they can do it, I can do it. If I can do it, they can do it, right? And that's really the premise that I think that all of us, like, well, Andre and I come from, is like really, truly, like, there is nothing innately special or different about us. Everything that we do, other people can do. Everyone can sing, everyone can perform, everyone can grow, everyone can transform, everyone can do what they set their minds to do. Everyone can grow their own tree. And so I think that's really important to remember, that you watching like people grow is just really like, it gets a little fire in your belly to go home and be like, I'm going to do this too, right? I'm going to show up too. I'm going to package myself as an artist too. I'm going to sing well too, right? Because if somebody else in the world is doing it, you can do it too.
You're magic, and I love you. See y'all soon. You know where to catch us. We'll see you next week on the next episode of whatever you're listening to right now.
Yes. We'll see you soon.
All right. So yeah, that is how you do. Thank you, Reddit and Facebook and Twitch and Twitter. That's how you do a live taping. Cover to cover, magic of the moment, hypocritical water break, all just bye Lola, we love you.
We do. We do.
Now, Alicia, you're magic. You inspire me daily in all of the ways. Yes. The Lord is not done with us yet.
Yes.
Tara, what are you doing with the rest of your night? You know I always ask these questions out loud because I don't mind breaking a fourth wall.
What are you doing with the rest of your night? Do you remember when those days meant something else?
No, I'm not. This isn't like a... What are you doing with the rest of the... Get off my
lawn! No, I am going to do a little bit of work. I got to put up a website for an organization that I work for, and then I'll probably prep a little bit for tomorrow because I am teaching some makeup lessons, and then we'll see. I got to send out the goal getter. I got to send it to the patrons. I got to send it to my emails, or my past clients and my current goal getter cohort, and make sure everything's running smoothly on this. What are you're putting in the work tonight?
I'm putting in work. Yeah, this is going to be like a probably what happened to you?
I just threw my water. Don't mind me.
Huh?
I threw my water. We're okay.
Better the water than you in the floor. No, I gotta put the finishing touches on the website, and tonight is the night that, you know, the new version, the more solid version of the email pitches go out to all of the prospects and potential clients. And, you know, people...
That's the other thing.
Huh?
I need to schedule out an email for my email list about this and about voice audits. So that'll be coming.
Don't raise voice. If those of us who are loving and caring and giving in the world of our gifts and our coaching and things like that, if we don't tell people that we talk about this all the time, if we don't let them know that we're existing to be of service, they won't have a clue. And so part of what I'm overcoming right now in my pivot is being present to the asking, and also being open to lots of rejection, lots of no's on the way to my yeses. And the more that I fall in love with my no's, people have been downvoting me while I've been talking to you here on this live stream, the more that I embrace that idea that rejection's going to happen and I'm still going to succeed in the face of it, the more it makes the next 3-4 hours of my work seem like, oh, this is totally worth it. I know my reasons. I know where I'm going. Let's go.
Right.
Yeah. Excited about it. And, you know, that kind of energy, we were talking about it earlier. You were saying that people are like, how do you do so much, Tara? How do you have so much energy? How do you have so much? It's really the passion and love of this game called creative.
Right.
Right. Kind of keeps. So
Yeah, and learning new things. We like learning, always growing.
So Robbie, so good to see you. Alicia, you know I love you. Tons of collaborations in the future for everybody involved, and may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free of all suffering. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free of all suffering. May you be happy, beloved. May you be healthy. And Tara,
may you be free of all suffering.
we love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.